dunk a bucket of water over your head.
Ice bucket challenge.
That's such a good idea.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
Alright.
actually.
Is that canon?
That's canon.
Can we start now or
We have started, have we not?
have
Well,
we
first we
not?
have to clap sync, so like.
Yeah.
No, don't we all clap?
No,
Yeah.
not you.
Yeah, we gotta be synced up. Welcome.
Oh, wait, we all clap at the same time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, no, we gotta do it like this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
3, 2, 1.
One, go.
That's gonna be so confusing to edit.
Just don't. Just okay.
Yeah, we already did
Aren't
a
you
few.
recording it with the same program anyway? Isn't it?
No, it's,
No,
that's a
'cause
camcorder.
there's a hidden camera right there.
There's a hidden camera there. There's a hidden camera there. There's a hidden camera there.
All right.
Why didn't we invite Kraft Punk?
Why did we invite you?
Yeah, we could have gotten Kraft Punk on this instead of me.
Who's that?
Oh, it's an Eric
cheese-
Andre skit.
The time to cheese it up, guy.
Time to cheese it up.
Anyway, enough with the copyrighted bullshit. We all have to.
Is
we have
that
to
copyright?
Pay. Yeah, we have to pay for this if we ever get endorsed.
I don't think
That's
we will
not gonna
ever get
happen.
endorsed.
If,
I mean, I know Eric Andre watches our show, but
Or-
yeah, that's a given.
I'm gonna
obviously.
cover this up as much as possible because I don't watch
I'm gonna
this
front
show.
and center this Dr. Pepper right here.
Don't get sponsored.
stop throwing
not.
things on the table.
Listen, Ben, there's one thing that I want you to know. It's that you should never get sponsored, please.
Ever.
No.
Don't accept money from strangers. Very bad idea.
Sign this contract. No. No.
Oh, my mom told me no. Risc got sponsored, and I think his parents actually gave him some flack for it or something.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure his parents were telling him, no, this is gonna distract you from doing your school stuff, even though you've already been participating in Smash for the next year or something.
Yeah, like at that point you're already kind of invested, right?
Maybe now he's overcommitting.
Oh, true.
Just like
He's
how he
overextending
does.
in that.
Where is his results? I haven't seen him, prove that he should be sponsored at the Arcadian.
He's so focused
Let's
on
get that list back up on
the
screen.
thing
Everybody's
is-
beating him.
if you get sponsored, you get money from your sponsor, so you no longer need to get prize money anymore. So you don't need to play good.
Yeah.
You can just play
Why-
like
why
shit.
do
Well,
we-
okay, he can't stop playing good if he never played good to start with. Let's be.
You're saying Risc is bad.
I'm not
I'm
saying,
saying
Risc
I've
is
never
bad.
lost to Risc's DK in tournament.
You're saying DK is a bad character. He actually
Why do we
beats
always
my
talk
ass.
about Risc?
He actually beats my ass every time
Okay,
we
so
play.
I want to talk about Risc.
We're secretly fans.
I'm not a fan.
Do you want to talk about
Shama.
Risc or about Risc's Donkey Kong?
I want to talk about
Risc
Risc in World of Warcraft because he's a new player and he sucks.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he worse at World of Warcraft than he is at Melee?
Yes, way worse.
So let me just clear this up. There's been a 2-month break with no podcast. We come back and the first 10 minutes is just us bitching about Risc.
Or we should do like a match at the end, and then if one of us wins, we'll rename the podcast to Risc.
If any one of us 3 wins, wow! I wonder what's gonna happen.
Risc big is stupid show.
On the off chance that we win,
We put in a level 9 Ganon as well, and we just see what happens.
half cocked, half Risc.
Oh yikes!
Half Risc, half Risc, other half Risc.
Another
A
Risc.
half chocolate. That's like when you order from Domino's, you get a half pepperoni and a half pepperoni pizza. But you still pay extra for the half.
Yeah, and they have to make it separately. They gotta they gotta be careful.
You know they glue them together. The other halves they just throw them out.
with the cheese, the little cheese in the middle. What the fuck? Natural glue,
Like the half flavor.
Should
pizza.
we just start over or?
No.
No,
should we
this
just
is beautiful.
Shut
This is
your
amazing.
mouth, Casper.
We
This is a
actually
pizza
have-
podcast.
I'm sorry.
We haven't actually said welcome to episode 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's been a while.
it has been a little while.
We break the fourth wall.
No, we broke the 5th wall already by talking about pizza on a fucking Melee podcast.
The wall of the Domino's pizza. You see, you break it down. You see. Oh no, I'm not gonna.
Walk in, drive out. Okay, so should we try talking about some Melee at some point?
I guess.
This is a Domino's podcast. Okay, so let's. How many Smashers do you know that work at a pizza place? I know one.
I knew
have
no
no
like
clue.
3.
Maybe
It was not anymore though. Tommy N doesn't work at a pizza place anymore.
He
And I
only
think it was
worked there for
Domino.
2 weeks or something.
Imagine
But he still worked there.
Imagine the
That
chance
doesn't
that.
count.
Imagine the chance that your pizza got made by a puff player or something.
Throw it out.
Would that be better or worse?
The pizza takes 8 minutes to get there.
You see, you look in the distance, you see a guy going with your pizza around the corner. It's like,
No, every time he's like outspacing your grabs.
He's going through your door. He's on your path.
Yeah. He's like,
no, stay out, stay out.
he's like, oh, I'm gonna hit you.
You hear knocking on your door, but he's like across the street. He's just kicking him from across the street.
Which character would be the best at delivering pizzas? Like which melee character? Falcon would just rush it, and then your pizza would be all fucked up in the box.
Kirby, because he would like absorb the pizza, become the pizza, and then arrive. And then you're like, oh, nice.
Thanks. And then you eat the leftover pizza. It was like vomited out.
No, you eat Kirby.
Oh god.
Oh, you eat Kirby.
Yeah,
oh,
'cause
okay,
he's
yeah.
pizza.
Wait, yeah, he
Literally.
becomes one.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them. 2 for the price of 1.
No, he eats the
Damn.
other one.
He
He has
eats
to
the
eat
pizza.
it to become the.
No, but in melee, when you eat someone and you use him, you copy his ability. He comes out.
I hate
Yes.
playing
So
Kirby
you'll
players
have-
because I hate being used. This just doesn't feel right.
I don't want to be. Well, better to be used than abused.
By Kirby, apparently.
So there are 2 kinds of Kirbys in the world. No, but in the Kirby games, when you eat someone and you copy his ability, I think you kill the guy.
Yeah, they go to like a parallel
Yeah.
universe that's like empty. You know, they just die. He's got like a. Have you ever seen Full
Little
Metal
black
Alchemist
hole.
Brotherhood? Because there's a character that does that. There's like he's a big fat guy. His stomach opens up. And
Wait,
then
wait, which? Oh, Full
his
Metal
name is-
Alchemist. Yeah.
Gluttony.
Oh,
Gluttony.
Yeah.
He's one of the 7 sins.
7 deadly sins.
Zin.
And one of the deadly sins right here.
God.
I don't get
Oh,
it.
dude, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I'm gonna tape this down. When anyone asking me about shows that I don't watch, I want this.
You don't watch My
I
Hero?
want this as at an ultimate tournament.
I don't think they can see it.
Yeah, it's a
fine.
My Hero Academia
don't.
water bottle. But like,
I won this by playing Ultimate, and I thought, okay, so how do people usually beat me when I play online and Ultimate? They camp me out, and I never get to hit them. So that's what I did, and I won.
He did it. Wow.
I guess that's all it takes.
Yeah,
huh?
That's all
don't-
it takes.
Just run away.
All these. So, Mr. R, you better watch out next time.
Take notes.
Take notes.
He's gonna steal your water bottle.
He sure
Yeah.
knows. He's gonna take it.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like a trophy that you pass along. When you lose a tournament, you have to give it to the next guy. There's never been an Ultimate tournament that I didn't win.
As soon as Amsah isn't number 1 in the Netherlands anymore, the person who is
Oh.
will grow the dreads.
Speaking of Amsah, is it true? Okay, there's an urban legend going around in the Netherlands. I'm not sure if it's true. You might know if it's true. Because
Okay.
the urban legend is, if you beat Amsah in a best of 5 set, in the Netherlands at a tournament, you get one of his dreads.
Can you confirm?
Can you
or
confirm
deny?
this?
I'm pretty sure he just. I'm sure the legend is true, but he just decided not to give it. What?
Ben
What?
has already ruined it
Really? Yeah.
because you said that Amsah didn't give you any dreads, and that
Yeah.
already ruined like the little like curtain. You know, you look back behind the curtain, you see that the hand that controls the Muppets, and it just ruins everything.
What if he just didn't
And
decide not to
Amsah's
give
just,
it?
Amsah's dreads is the one who
the-
controls
I
the
just
Muppet.
I just didn't deserve the dread because I played the stupid, shitty gimmick character.
In his mind,
You
he
still do
won.
that. Are you proud?
I actually saw this. I found out there's a Brazilian melee tier list.
Really?
Yeah, yesterday there's an NTSC, PAL, and Brazil. Even though they play NTSC, and Yoshi's like 25th.
What?
He's even
Yo,
worse.
you should
It's-
move to Brazil.
Yeah, but he's like, it's from 2010, and I was thinking Amsah made his run. I think it was after that, but still, like to put Yoshi that low is that's kind of
Big yikes.
Is it? I
Yeah.
guess it's just based on their results then, like results that they see at
Yeah.
tournaments instead of like international and stuff. But
so
that's sort of
weird.
close-minded, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they have like 10 players, and there is no Yoshi
There
player.
is,
Oh,
no,
he's the
there
worst.
is no other country than Brazil. It doesn't really matter.
No one picks Yoshi, so
Yeah.
he must be the worst. There has to be
Yeah.
a reason.
And there's like there's 20 characters, and they only have. There's 26 characters, and they only have 10 players. Like, oh, Ness doesn't get played. He doesn't have any results. He can't.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's
It's
the
bad.
worst.
Must be bad.
I saw my grandpa playing Yoshi once, and I'll put him one place above Ness.
Yeah, probably. You know,
He does get played.
there is one. There's one Yoshi out there.
All right, so we have some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we
After
haven't-
15 minutes of just doing nothing. Okay, so let's start off with the summer of Smash. I mean,
Yeah.
there were 3 majors in Europe.
Yes.
We started off with Fete, then we had Awakening. Awakening in Germany, Fete in England,
Bet again. There were
and
2.
Superbou. Superbou or Superbou?
Okay, because also
In
they,
Brazil.
they
Brazil.
said
No, not
I think
Brazil.
it's called Super Boo.
Barcelona in Spain.
they were saying that Fete is not pronounced Fete.
Really?
It's pronounced something else, and I was like, no,
Feet.
it's
Feet.
Fete.
They were
Yeah.
they were like feet, but it's Fete.
It's
It's
not
Fete.
feet.
It's a French word.
It's the worst. Actually, that's the funny thing. In the like, there's a Ocarina of Time speedrunner called Toria, and he made a world record. And at the first 5 minutes, he just talks about how stupid the name for the tournament is, a Fete, because he started playing Melee recently. He's like, yeah, who the? Can I swear?
Yes. You can swear as much as you want.
Who the Fete names their tournament this name that no one can pronounce?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's
Yeah.
really dumb.
Horrible for
I mean, it's better.
SEO.
It's okay. Not to talk shade, but it's better than Dash Dancers Dawn. That was probably the worst tournament name I've ever heard.
Which tournament
it's
is this?
a German tournament. I think
Oh
it
my
had like
God.
2 iterations.
DDD.
Dash Dancers Dawn.
At least it has a
They had like a
decent acronym.
Marth as their logo. Who the fuck wants a Marth as their logo?
Yeah, that's how you
Mar
scare
player.
everyone
Yeah,
away
that's
from
how
your
you scare
event.
Spaceys away from coming.
I mean, you had that other tournament which was based off of Fox, which was like the Super 20XXX tournament, where it's
Yeah, that's
I didn't go because I heard it was. I thought it was a Fox only tournament.
You got to skinny dip in pools. You got to take all your clothes off when you play pools at the 20XXX tournament.
It was something like that. It was just. I think the first one was called 20XX, and the next one was called 20XXX.
That's hot.
Triple X rated tournament.
20XXX.
Triple X
It's
rated.
pretty spicy.
So we started off with Fete this summer.
It was
I,
awesome.
was,
we went-
I wasn't there.
It was.
You didn't go to anything.
I didn't go to
summer.
anything. I'm just here.
I found out very late, after like very close to the tournament actually taking place. I found out that most of the tournament was run by the same people that ran Air, and that didn't surprise me because the tournament was just Air 2.
Yeah,
Like
at the
Air,
end,
Air
the-
5 2.
I mean,
At the end, the guy came out. They were like, "We got a
Oh, yeah,
surprise for
Cody.
you," and yeah.
was he there?
He came out,
Yeah.
Oh,
just like out of nowhere, he just like appeared and it was like, hello.
Yeah, he said, and they started screaming. Everyone,
like magic.
I didn't know what he said, but he started screaming like, and then everyone just started applauding. It was like, oh my god, he's back! I can't believe he's back.
Masterpiece,
There he
masterpiece.
is. There he is. The man is back.
It was
Yeah.
very hype, but the whole ceremony was pretty lengthy.
All right. Yeah, but just like last year, I guess, at the Air.
Yeah, but this one was. I think they had like 5 different groups of staff where you had the streamers and the people that were taking care of the one venue, people that were taking care of the other venue, and they all came out.
And
They
Jelly
all
Toms was there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone
She was also one of the
TOs.
people who were like talked about
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
ceremony.
yeah. Yeah,
Jelly
yeah.
Toms, everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commentary.
yeah.
But Ben didn't get any standing ovation.
Oh no.
No.
I mean, we
How did you place actually? I don't know.
it was my best of the 3.
Okay, nice.
I think I placed 9th, right outside of top 8. I for some reason they still did the sets that were right outside top 8. They still put them on the top 8 main stage. So I got
You got some screen time.
yeah.
Well, no, just your last one. The one before that was Maxi, and you played that in the side stream, the second
other
stream.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely my best tournament of the 3, but I was because I started playing on the box, and I was kind of using improper technique because on a box you're supposed to L cancel with Z, but because I've always been L canceling with L on my main controller, I just thought it would make more sense to L cancel with L, which is your pinky finger on the box.
Ow.
It's not the best idea to do, and
No.
also you're also doing your movement with the same hand.
Yeah.
So Fete, I was just kind of janking my way through. I was cheating my way through it pretty much like that. And then at the other tournaments, I was like, I gotta learn the right
Gotta
method.
learn the
But
C method, yeah.
yeah, but it did cost me in results.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, is it worth it in the end? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, buying a box is also just a long-term
Yeah, it's an
decision anyway.
investment.
It doesn't really make sense to go for short-term shortcuts and still be aiming for long-term hand health and stuff like that. It's just stupid. So, yeah.
I mean, you did have an advantage though, because you played Smashbox first
yeah.
for like a couple months. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
He just pops it out.
All right, but there's
There it
also
is.
I'd like to point out
Wait.
there is a disadvantage to using the box.
don't think it's
Airport security took it away.
Oh yeah.
They didn't touch my GameCube controller, but they fucked off with that thing for
Yeah.
like 5-10 minutes.
I don't know. It
Just put
looks
it down,
looks extremely sus. I mean,
Yeah.
if you X-ray it, I actually looked at the X-ray picture at Superbou, and it's just a box
with wiring.
circles and wiring connected to the circles, and then there's like this one square chip in it. It looks literally like a bomb. I don't think if I saw it, I know what a box is, but if I saw an X-ray picture of it, I would go, okay, I'm gonna die. This is my last day at TSA.
I've had that happen with a GameCube where like I had it in my carry-on I was trying to bring it to somewhere. I don't know. It wasn't even for Melee. It was like for Mario Smash Football or whatever. Play with my brother when I was younger. But like I put it in my carry-on without telling my parents, and I didn't want them to know that I brought a GameCube. So when we were going through security, I didn't take it out of the bag.
Oh,
I just left it
fuck.
in. And then
You're
they
smuggling a GameCube.
yeah,
over
they
there.
took my bag aside. They were like, "Could you follow us, please?" I was like 12 or 13. I was like,
Oh, fuck.
okay. Just like follow them into this room. They locked the door, like put the blinds down, and they're
Whoa.
like, "So, what is this?" And I was like, "Oh,
Is it GameCube? But
GameCube. It's a GameCube. It's a GameCube.
It's GameCube. Oh, I know that. That's Nintendo.
No, Nintendo. Can we play? Can we play?"
but Nintendo. That's the thing. A box is a very niche third-party
Yeah.
hardware, but a Nintendo GameCube. That's like a.
Yeah,
I guess sales weren't that good for the GameCube, but still,
Which is crazy.
That's an official product.
Yeah, I started telling him, like, who are you, dude? You don't know what a GameCube is? Where you been living under a
If
rock?
you're in TSA, you don't know what a game console is. What is wrong with you?
What, you've been living under a rock?
I mean, maybe times change. Like nowadays, when I go through TSA with my Switch, I remember I went to Dome Park last year. Yeah, last year, and I went to TSA with my Switch, and that was the day that Ultimate came out, and they were going like, "Oh yeah, man, you're gonna buy Smash Ultimate? It's in stores right now." It's like, couldn't find it at any of the airport shops, dude. I can't find it. They're like, you gotta go to GameStop.
Come back from me, dude. Get a copy from me. Come back, please.
That's good. But I want to talk about, because you had a Smashbox first, and then after like I think 2 months of playing on a Smashbox, or 3 months, you finally got your box to arrive,
Yeah,
and then you
took a while.
instantly start playing. I remember like people were really skeptic about you playing on box. Everybody was like, "Man, he's bad now. He sucks."
Yeah.
And then like
oh, he just
They
lost
both
the
feel
Happy
still-
Meals.
like,
Oh,
still
he
a
sad.
month
lost
later,
it, yeah.
a month later, he's just up there again, like almost
Yeah.
beating Amsah
Yeah.
with box. It's crazy.
I mean, I feel like it's partially because I play so many games that have arcade controllers or arcade style controllers, and the fact that I got to play on the Smashbox beforehand really, really helped out. I think I started playing on the Smashbox in April.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
something
Like that, and
something
then
like
I
that.
played on it for about a month. After a week, I was just, because I started my new job in April as well. That's how I remembered. I was thinking, well, I'm not gonna have any time to practice on my box because I'm gonna be starting my job. But contrary to that thought, I still just played every single night. I just grinded out Uncle
Yeah.
Punch and
Yeah.
just played
Fucking
Netplay.
nice. Yeah.
And then I originally picked up Fox because I do believe Fox, especially if you kind of know the game already, it's very effective to learn the game again on as Fox, because everything is relevant. Like dash dancing is very relevant. Fox has one of the best dash dances.
Jump canceling.
Yeah, jump canceling, grabbing, up smash out of dash is also very important as Fox. Wave shining is like one of the things that will teach you how to properly use B moves when jumping, and also wave dashing. So that really, I just kind of power leveled myself. It felt like my GameCube controller self was teaching my box self how to learn melee.
Okay, so this is Fox. He has the shine.
You have to watch out for that guy.
Yoshi
He's one of the best guys in the game.
Yoshi number 25 for sure. Like 100%.
The Brazilian box player. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to play Yoshi. Yoshi is trash.
Step one. Don't pick Yoshi.
How to play Yoshi. Select another character. But I at first I was that's the one thing, because there are actually other box players on the road to becoming pretty good with box as well.
Yeah, I mean, we knew, at least I knew about Kinzo first. He had his box
Yeah.
earlier than you.
Yeah.
And now there's, I think, like I saw
Rix.
two more people.
I think
Rix got a new.
Yeah,
a
Rick's got
new
one
box,
very
just-
recently. He which is smart of him. He didn't play on the tournament. He didn't play at the majors on the box when he got it, because he wanted to still
perform.
Yeah.
perform. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I just
Yeah.
want to start getting beat all the time. I just want to start learning this thing.
Yeah.
Which is probably like the good way to go
Yeah.
if you go for
Just
long,
jumping
long
right
term.
in.
But I feel like if you're like a player like Kinzo, or I mean Rix, you have like more to prove still. So
Yeah.
you want to perform in majors,
Yeah, perhaps.
which makes sense.
Yeah, you're already too good. Stop.
Yeah, you're too good.
Just stop.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
stop.
Yeah, you're too
Oh
good.
yeah, but Kinzo is also.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mr. 100th on the wait, what was it again?
I'm no longer
100?
ranked.
99 or some shit. right?
99.
I'm no longer ranked.
But when you were like 99, right? Or
I think it was 98, 99, something like that. And I
Mr.
was right under
99.
Maxi. Or no, not Maxi. Magi.
Oh,
right.
Magi.
Magi.
Other one. Yeah, but Kinzo, I was actually rather anxious at first, because recently, Kinzo has been making waves. He beat Ice at Superbou, which was pretty damn nuts. And as soon as I saw that, I for some reason I thought Kinzo started on the box after me, which
Yeah.
isn't true. I looked it up, and I think he started, in like
earlier.
February, March, or something like that.
Yeah, he's been playing a long time.
Yeah,
Actually, a long time. It's not that long.
Yeah, at the time I was like, oh shit, I've been playing longer than him, and I really got to step my game up. I'm bustering out in by getting bought by Sheiks and stuff. But then I realized, oh, he has more experience than me. It's fine. I can still be bad.
Getting bought by Sheiks now isn't also like very shameful.
Oh, yeah,
with the NTSC swap.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it does expose me a little bit because I hear it all the time, like shit, like, oh, now you're an NTSC. Aren't you sad that you're no longer viable? Like, I want all these crazy
Dude,
characters.
Isn't it so sad that Yoshi's dead?
Yeah.
I can't believe Yoshi died.
Yeah, but no, so many people just
25th.
immediately draw their conclusions about that. They'll go like, oh yeah, Sheik destroys every character that
it
used to be
it's
barely
not
viable.
True. It's not true at
I
all.
don't know.
Especially not in Europe because all the Sheiks have to get used to it too. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I play Pikachu and I get chain grabbed by Sheik, but not by European Sheiks.
Yeah.
Aside from one, but
Oh,
you know who you are.
oh yeah, but I also just need to.
Subtweet.
The one thing I think one of the more underrated things about the bigger changes in the characters is that you have to relearn the matchups.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's not only that they're stronger, but playing against Sheik, it's
Different now.
Yeah, I have
a lot
to get
different.
used to because the tech chase. It's not too much different from getting chain grabbed, as Yoshi at least. When I got tech chase, I usually got tech chase to around 50, 60, and chain grabs are until around 50. They're almost, I would almost say they're not as good, but then the finishers come into play.
Yeah,
like the fact
that's
that
so big,
it's
especially
huge.
against Yoshi.
Like I used to never die against most Sheiks. I used to die until like I used to stay alive until like 150,
Aside from
170.
Amsah, who could like properly edgeguard you, who's the only Sheik I've ever seen properly edgeguard Yoshi, honestly.
Yeah.
Aside from that, you would always die at like
Yeah,
170.
I used to find that one of the trickier parts of the matchup. I used to think that's why Sheik kind of has a bad time against Yoshi, but to be honest, Sheik has a hard time against almost everyone in the European version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you keep her above you, she just can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's kind of easy to pick up if you start playing, and if you're like someone like Amsah who's been playing for so long in Sheik as well, that's fine. But if you're a new player, it's nice to start with Sheik. But
yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
like once you get into the mid range, you start like you kind of like start doubting yourself.
You gotta play way more like perfectly.
You mean as a
well
pal
with
Sheik or?
as a Pal Sheik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good that we switched.
Yeah, Amsah also didn't consider Pal Sheik to be good at all. I think he placed him at like under Dr. Mario or
Yeah,
something,
I
like
think
12.
I think Pal Sheik is really bad.
Yeah, I mean, she does have some killing tools, but it's just some finishers are so dumb.
Yeah.
You need to be really, really creative with some finishers, especially on characters like Yoshi or Puff. I consider Puff Ices to be like one of the hardest, like ridiculously hardest matchup for how good Sheik is considered to be. Like for the tier that people play Sheik at in Pal, her matchups are so bad. It's crazy. Like the fact that she actually has finishers really changes the matchup for me. I never need to take Sheik actually like seriously now like a viable character.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really just hit her super hard like you do and just trade and stuff.
One of the things with NTSC Sheik as well is that tech chasing is rather tricky in PAL. While it is possible, most Sheiks weren't able to do it.
Yeah.
But now it feels like every Sheik is able to tech chase.
You get
Damage
grabbed and you're just dead. Like you just get.
But every Sheik can do it now. So that's one of the bigger differences.
Let's go back to PAL, dude.
Yeah, I'm so
I don't want to get tech chased.
No, I do really love NTS. The fact that we
same.
all.
I'm so glad.
I'm
I'm also really glad that a lot of other countries are picking it up now. I think Germany is fully switched now. Is it?
Yeah, the UK as well.
I
They
think
did a
UK,
referendum thing.
Sweden,
or
maybe?
vote.
I think
Yeah, it was just like the Brexit
It was called
voting.
Pexit. I think they were
Yeah.
calling it Pexit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm honestly the fact that we're all playing on the same version. It just makes much, especially in hindsight. It's like wow, we were playing this weird ass version all this time.
Yeah.
I feel like
doesn't really
in a
make sense at
couple
all.
years it's just gonna be we're looking back like. What
I mean,
the fuck?
we actually have it better than in America. Like majors in America, they can't play on UCF. They have to play
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
the weird ass Arduino. No, what is it?
Yeah, the Arduino boxes.
Yeah, the Arduino boxes. Things. Yeah.
I used to think that all tournaments just didn't run UCF or ran Arduinos at the majors and then didn't have anything else at the smaller tournaments. But they do actually care about UCF. Like wherever they can run UCF, they will.
okay.
Oh, all
That's
right.
good. That's good.
Yeah, but when I went to
But it's like it's so inconvenient to not be able to use UCF on majors, and I'm not sure how big of an impact Nintendo is in this, but I mean, that must be the reason.
Yes, it's probably like some deals under the table.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it matters. I'm sure it matters enough for them to not put UCF.
Yeah,
in.
because it's such an expensive like.
Huge sacrifice to not use UCF. So I'm guessing. I mean, I've heard some stuff and some rumors from the higher up people and TOs and stuff, but there's probably a good reason. Like stuff like that in general. Like when people are doing things that seem very dumb, but they're persistently doing it at big events, it's like it probably has a reason.
Yeah, there must be a reason. Yeah.
I mean, Dome Park still had UCF though, so some majors are still safe.
Yeah,
like the ones that have their own funding.
yeah.
Protect them at all costs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm glad
best.
I'm glad that DreamHack has UCF. I think it matters. It's a bigger problem in countries where Nintendo is more involved.
Yeah.
For example, in Japan, I talked to Okamid and some other Japanese players, and they said it's really rough. You're not gonna find an Arduino or UCF or anything because Nintendo will basically knock on your door.
They'll just like tackle you.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Hey,
Is that UCF?"
He's got an Arduino box in the fucking storm your house.
Reggie runs in. That's what he's doing in his
crushes it with his bare hands in front of him.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, Dad is next door. He has the belt. We can't run any memory card mods here.
Put that memory card away. I want to also we moved away from Fete, but I want to go back because not like I want to physically go back.
I want to go back to the tournament.
Yeah, I mean it was a sick tournament, but I want to go back to the topic because there was at one point we were playing teams against Maxi and Pipsqueak, and then earlier that day we were fucking around on the friendly setup like that TV specifically, and we peeked into the VHS slot and there was Buffy season 6 VHS in there. The CRT had like a play button and shit like that on it, so. I think it was like just before we played our set, we sit down and you're just like, okay, time to watch Buffy. And you just click play. So instead of Melee on the screen, now we're just watching Buffy season 6.
Yeah.
And Pipsqueak and Maxi are both like visibly confused. They're like, what?
Visibly distressed.
Yeah, they're like, we gotta get how do we get the Melee back? And you're just sitting there, they're done. Yeah, Buffy season 6.
I mean, out of context, I feel like in hindsight, if I was Maxi or the other Maxi in that situation, Frozen Light's with Maxi. If I was sitting there and my opponents were doing that, I would be like, we were ready to play.
I would have laughed my ass off.
We just talked about it, we just had like a discussion. We were all warmed up.
I mean, if you don't know us, it might just come across very strangely, like, wait, were you guys the people who were supposed to play? Are you guys the Buffy watchers or the Melee players?
Dude, I thought I entered the Buffy tournament. That's my bad.
Imagine just warming up for like a minute and then, all right, ready? Yeah, okay. Good luck. And then you just
play button.
And then you just sit there with your controller in your hand or on your lap.
True, yeah.
It's so weird how CRTs, they used to be such a common consumer household thing, and now they're just only used for tournaments, but they all have these nifty features.
Yeah.
They have these HD CRTs that have like special effects that they morph the frames into each other to make like you have these interpolated
like
CRTs. Yeah, they like tween the frames. Like the 30 FPS content, they'll make it into very smooth.
500 FPS.
You'll see like a Jerry walk and his face will become longer. Whoa, watch Buffy in 60 FPS.
Look how long his face is.
I mean, it's not much different from how people make videos now. They're like, oh yeah, we got a review in 60 FPS. It's fuck, bro.
I noticed that with some like anime and shit. Like,
Oh,
okay, we
God.
joked about this,
sucks.
but it's actually about to happen. There was there's Dragon Ball Super. There was like YouTube clips people would upload, and they're like HD 60 FPS, and like it just destroyed it.
Yeah.
Like the in between shit was like auto generated or like some editing software, and it just looked so garbage. The subtitles are like not readable anymore. You're just like
It's just, I actually watched Evangelion and with the interpolating things. Because someone told me, if you don't watch anime with that, you're just fucking stupid because it's all just lines. They morph easily. I was like, okay. And Evangelion has all these weird effects. Like when a meter fills up, it's very rapidly flashing things, and there's a lot of borderline seizure moments in the anime as well. But when a meter
60 FPS.
but when meters fill up, it looks like juice. It looks like liquid. And when a dial moves up, like when a vehicle speeds up, the dials go crazy. They go from 0 to 100 real quick. But the numbers they also start to like look like you're pouring in a glass of water. It's like
Nice.
very strange. But I hate it when I think one of the worst cases of that was Avatar: The Last Airbender. the only high quality version I could find of that was a rip of someone who used an image upscaling tool on every frame. So every frame is rescaled and nothing really lines up with each other anymore because it's like it's pseudo random when they generate it. And it looks so bad. And then the sound is also, we converted stereo to Dolby 7x1. I was like, what the fuck? And like, you put your headphones on and like voices are missing. And it's like, oh, no. You're supposed to plug in your rear speaker. You'll hear Katara speaking behind you.
Oh, it's gone again.
It's gone?
That's fucking weird.
Okay, have you ever watched one of those YouTube videos where it's like SpongeBob SquarePants full episode season 2 episode 3 and it's like tiny and like the rest of the screen is like a curtain or something.
Oh, right. It's like a movie
thing. And it's like reversed, mirrored, pitched down, and it's like a tiny little square. I've sat through like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody episodes that were that
worth it.
Totally worth it, right?
I think the best old school I've been on YouTube since the start, like since 2006, and they used to have these videos where it's like Family Guy, season 2, episode 5, and it's just Peter just standing still. It's like no audio. 20-minute long. And then you have like the stars. You have like a rating of 1 to 5 stars, and it's like 1.5 star. Everyone is commenting like, I can't believe you did this to me. This is my only way of watching Family Guy.
I had that shit with did you ever see Russian Dawn-Copter Pirate by accident?
No.
It's like a guy singing in Russian and dancing and he's like naked and his dick is literally like out. Like you see his dick multiple
like the
times.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
And, but they would people would upload it under like a fake title of another video and like change the thumbnail. And the one that got me was like this. Did you know Cerno's Perfect Math Class? Or whatever?
Yeah.
It was
that's
that.
the one.
It was
that's
that,
like
and it was like the title, everything was normal, the thumbnail, and then you click on it, and it's this Russian dude just going like
so many views. Those videos actually work the best when it has a lot of views and it takes over into SEO.
Yeah.
For example, the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 review.
What?
It used to be it had like 100,000 views, but there was another one uploaded under IGN, and it was just like only the gay wrestling videos edited, and you had like MLG content going through it. It's extremely loud and had 300,000 views, and you could. After a while, you could only find that one, and you would never, for the life of you, find the original.
Yeah.
And everyone would just click on it and say, "This is better than the actual game. I'd rather watch this."
Fair enough.
So we still got Awakening and Superbou left.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. I went to all 3 majors. Only you and me went to Fed. You were planning on going to Awakening, but it didn't really work out. I had a rather unique experience with every tournament. I think Fed was the most comfortable experience because I planned it very early on, and then the other tournaments I planned them. I think Fed I planned like 3 months in advance.
Yeah, we planned it super early.
Yeah, and then Awakening I planned it 4 days in advance. And then
Superbou was like 2 days.
like 1 day.
1 day?
The day before, 2 days. The 2 days before I flew, some guy told me, hey, so I know you wanted to go to Superbou. Prof is canceling. You can buy his ticket, buy a plane ticket, and then go. And in the same week, WoW Classic was coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not really an MMO guy, so I was like, well, I'm not going to be doing anything. My friends are just going to be playing this game.
Which is the best game ever made.
Yeah. And I just said, okay, I'll just go to Superbou. And I ordered a big ass, expensive ass plane ticket that I could barely afford. And I bought the ticket from Prof. I think Prof told me, yeah, just transfer it to Cardano. I still owe him a controller fee. And
Cardano just gets money from Nebbii. He's like, what the fuck?
I was like, okay. I think I put in the comments for Prof's pizza. For Prof's controller. And but yeah, Awakening was the most mismanaged tournament for me specifically. The tournament itself was really well done, but my hotel was I first looked it up and it was like 10 minutes by car, 1 hour and a half by public transit. The bus stopped driving at 8 o'clock evening time, and the bus didn't drive at all in the weekend. So that was great.
How long was it to walk? Because if it's 10 minutes by car...
It's not a,
so you were able to take the bus for Friday until 8 p.m. and then never again.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And on Friday, I was like, all right, let's take the bus. Oh, the bus stopped at 8 p.m. and the tournament, it's now 9 p.m. I think we played one double set, and if we didn't have that double set, I was able to make it to my hotel, because it was like in some mountain village where you would eat spaghetti with grandpas and stuff.
Couldn't you just get an Uber or...
Oh,
No?
that's what I did.
Okay.
I think I had over 8 Uber trips for the entire tournament.
Okay.
And while I was able to Uber from the train station the first 2 days, I had to Uber the whole thing for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it was like, I think it was like $20 per Uber.
What?
And
That's
and,
a lot.
and I also had the biggest nightmares with the Ubers themselves. I think one of the Uber drivers, he just drove through the city center instead of the station.
No. Did he make you pay for that, actually?
He did.
What an
He
asshole.
said,
Give me
but
that
it was partially. I think it was my fault because I typed in.
okay.
I typed in the station name. I forgot the city. It was like something Hofbad Station or Hofbahn.
Hauptbahnhof?
Yeah, Hofbahnhof, and I was like, oh well, that's the station. I clicked, and I saw the car like drive towards the station and then take a sharp turn and go to just start driving in circles in the middle, and then start calling me like. I started saying, "Where are you in German?" I was like. I'm at the station, and he said, "I don't speak English, you fucking idiot!" and that's pretty much what happened with every Uber driver. Every Uber driver didn't know how to get to where I was, and I had to find them. And for every frame that you let him wait, it's like €1. So
Every real life
Very
friend.
unoptimal. No, I had a bad experience with an Uber in Germany as well. It wasn't the Uber's fault though. We just got pulled over.
oh what?
Yeah.
Why do you always get pulled over?
I don't know.
That's a
the
vibe.
cops. It's so fucked. I get pulled over. They're like, okay, they process the dude. They like get his license, registration, whatever. And then I didn't really understand what was going on, but it was something to do with his car. Like I don't know. It was fine in the end, but. They were like, "Are you his colleague?" And I was like, "No, this is an Uber." And then they were like, "Okay, give me your ID." So I was like,
Your ID.
Yeah. So I was like, "Okay." I gave them my ID. Notoriously, my French ID looks like a girl. and
Oh, yeah.
It is from when I'm like 12 or some shit, like when I'm 11.
Did they not believe it was a real ID?
You look so different.
I know. And they didn't think it was me. They were like, "This is not you, right?" And I was like,
What?
"It is." And they're like, "Step out of the car, please." I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
my God.
Like I'm just
Get
trying to go
on-
home.
get on
It's
your
like
knees.
3 a.m.
No,
I'm,
but it's
your
so
pants
it's so
down.
weird when
I'm
you're
admittedly
not.
very drunk, and I'm just trying to get home.
It's so weird when you're not lying to cops or whatever, and they still think you're
Yeah.
Like very. I remember I went to America for Don't Park on the Grass, and one of the main things I would do, because we were there for like 2 weeks, so I was just going to the shopping mart, I was going to the arcade there, finding good food, Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. It was really nice. But at some part, I went to like one of those nerdo fiction stores where you can just buy funny things like Yoda figures.
Like a
and
Big
stuff.
Bang Theory mug.
Oh yeah,
Bazinga.
you can bazinga your friends, but I would go there, and I think at one point I tried to buy. Oh yeah, they were really nice looking chopsticks because I just didn't have chopsticks that you use more than
You
once.
reuse, yeah.
Yeah, so I went there and I got 2 chopsticks and he said, "All right, that will be $20. Do you have cash?" And I said, "I have a Maestro card." He said, "Nope, that's not gonna work." And I said, "It worked everywhere until now. Can I just try it?" And he said, "Okay, sure." I tried it. It didn't work. I was like, how is this happening? So I said, "Do you have any other method of payment?" And I said, I got a credit card, and I was expecting to just swipe, and he said, "Nope, you have to stick it in. Fill in your PIN, bitch." And I said, "Oh, okay." And I realized I didn't know my PIN for my credit card because
I mean, we
never,
don't use it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I only use my credit card at home when
Yeah.
I just order on. It's weird. You just fill in the numbers and the magical numbers on the back.
Yeah.
You never fill in your PIN usually, and I stuck it in, and I didn't know my PIN. I said, "Yeah, I don't know the PIN," and he said, "Oh. Show me your ID." I was like,
What?
Whoa, okay.
Did you do it?
Here's
What?
here's my
Why?
ID, and because he was about to arrest me, because he thought I stole the credit card. Which
He's about to make a citizen's arrest.
Yeah, from like an American standpoint, that would make sense. If you have a credit card and you don't know your ID, like what are you doing? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. He said, "Show me your ID." Here's my ID. "Oh, so it is you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Why don't you know your PIN?" I said,
I'm a stupid man.
And then
What can I say?
I like started messaging my dad. I said, "Do you have any bank letters that you can find for me?" I think
Should have just ran away.
No, that
ran
would
away
have been the
When he
worst.
asked for your ID, you should have just been like,
No, there's like
just bolt. Immediately
there's
gone.
like cops in the supermarket with guns and stuff. They're like, "Shoot that man!" I'm like, okay.
No, okay.
Okay. Oh, you got me.
No, okay, so like well, you said that you don't know your PIN because you're like using your credit card, you fill it in online, the numbers and stuff. Theoretically, you're filling out something online. What are the numbers that you're typing in, and including the other
Oh
ones?
yeah.
Yeah, what
I
are
think
the 3 magical numbers on
Oh,
the
I
back?
usually just guess. I mean, it's like a 3 in the what is it? A 3 times 3 chance that you'll get the right number.
No. It's 3 times 2 times 1 chance. Dude.
3 times 1.
That's a really good chance.
It's a really good chance.
Yeah, but that's actually one of the highlights. Walking around in the capitalist hellscape of America, just going through all the stores because they're enormous. Like you have these huge Walmarts, the shopping malls.
Oh yeah, I would really go. Like, I would really love to go to something like that, like a Walmart, because
especially the shopping malls are really where it's
I mean,
at.
we have those super big stores in France and stuff, but
Yeah. No, that's like in France. It's sick. The supermarkets and stuff are insane.
Superbou is so
Superbou, Cora, Leclerc, they're all like fucking insane.
stop shilling, man.
Okay. So if any of those
we're
French
sponsored
people
by all
want
of
to
these. We're
sponsor
sponsored
me,
by all of these
I
organizations.
walk through the store and I am reborn. I see the gardening section. I am enthralled. I just can't take my eyes off it. If you can buy clothes in the same place you buy food, we've made it as a society.
Dude, if you can buy guns in the same place you can buy bikes, that's really what I want to see.
But
in
no
the Netherlands.
advertisements for games.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, no, those
guns
are
are games
Hey,
are
okay.
games are violent.
Yeah,
you can buy Fortnite and you can kill somebody.
you can buy Fortnite. You can buy V-Bucks and then you can kill somebody.
You can't buy Fortnite and
But
you
you can
kill
still
someone.
kill someone
Yeah.
in Fortnite. That's bizarre.
You can buy Minecraft. You can kill animals. Like
You
that's
can
just
buy
fucked up.
Minecraft and kill someone in Fortnite. It's a free game. You don't need to, to buy Fortnite. So that's a weird thing. Like you can buy free games in the store. It'll just be a download on a disc.
Yeah, no, there's always like PS4s, and it's like PS4 Fortnite bundle. It's like,
yeah.
But
you
get
can just
the
buy a
V-Bucks,
PS4.
dude. You get the V-Bucks.
Yeah, but like, what?
5 free skins.
It's worth. You get that skin. It's juicy, bro.
I mean, I'm pretty
You
sure
get
there
the
was this
skin,
one game.
extra skin.
There was this one game. I think it was Minecraft or Terraria or something, where you could buy this bundle, and you would get this super super rare skin with it, and that's why people were buying the bundle. You would just buy a console for the skin.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Minecraft.
It's
PlayStation
probably
or
not
something.
Terraria.
No, it was Terraria.
But
Actually.
people do that for like, okay, it's not a skin like a skin in a game, but some Nintendo like releases are limited edition, specially made like DSs or Switches with like decals on them, and people will buy like a second 3DS or like a second Switch just to have that.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, oh, the Animal Crossing Switch is coming out. I have to buy it to go with
so
my
you know,
Pokemon
I never
Switch and my.
understood that.
Just the only special edition that is worth getting is the Game Boy SP, the Advance, Game Boy Advance SP.
Are you gonna say the
with
tribal
cool,
one?
tribal.
Yeah, the
No,
tribal
no,
one.
no.
If you're on the playground with that one, you're just the
You're
coolest
the
guy ever.
dude.
the
I
NES
was the only one in my class who had that.
I was the only one with the NES one.
I have the NES one. It's right over there.
virgin.
The
Everyone
NES one
loves
is
it.
literally right over there.
Oh my god.
I have
You're
it.
lying.
My NES one is cursed.
I'm
Like,
not gonna stand up to prove it because I'm gonna trip over this
Next
shit
time,
again.
I'm gonna bring my decal SP.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fight. We're gonna throw our SPs at each other, and whoever's SP breaks first is the inferior one.
We press them against each other.
like
Oh,
the-
you're
the
just cracking.
M&M
You're just
thing.
cracking, dude.
That's a good idea. I'll bring my cursed NES. That
You'll not
just
be
break-
here.
Oh fuck.
This is your last episode.
Yeah, we already
Buddy.
decided.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it would be during the.
You're just a guest.
The half.
Oh, we didn't even introduce this guy. This
Does
guy
he
is
need any
net-
introduction?
Who
It's
cares?
Amsah.
I'm just a random guy. Yeah.
I'm just
Either
brother.
of them. Take your
that,
pick.
that guy with the dreads.com. Like, I remember there was this one guy who went up to me at some tournament and he said, or I think it was in some Twitch chat where he went like, "Oh yeah, Amsah and Nebbii, you can tell they are brothers. They both have dreads."
What?
I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Honestly, what are you gonna say to that if someone walks up to you and says, "Oh"?
I mean, that must have been a joke, right?
I don't think so. I honestly think some people genuinely believe I'm.
But that's also good. It's all,
Yeah,
then they're a joke.
their loss.
We need a
They're the
sequel to
joke.
Double
They're
Dino
the
called
joke.
Double Dreads.
They become the butt of the joke.
Yes.
Congratulations, you are the butt of the joke.
Today, you are the butt.
I'm done being the butt, dude. Stop, okay? I'm done.
And you gotta stop losing every time we do the podcast.
Hey, maybe today I'm gonna win. Maybe none of us are winners.
That's like what
I think
what everyone says at every tournament. Maybe today I will win.
And then
no, you
Amsah comes
won't.
in and, gets the
Yeah.
money from all the pod fillers.
Everywhere there's money, Amsah will always be there. That's like the
Yeah.
rule.
That's
Except
why
for
he
at the
hates
Arcadian.
Yeah, okay. That's why he hates the Arcadian, I
Yeah.
think. Because he can go there, but he won't get any
literally
money.
He
Can't
could. In
participate.
doubles, he can.
Yeah, okay. In
And
doubles.
in random
I
bracket.
think he would just get screwed over in
No,
doubles.
but
though.
he,
Oh, I think so as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
If he played doubles, he would just get destroyed.
No,
we,
do you
uh,
think so?
I mean, no, but the thing is, he will be paired with the absolute worst
Yeah.
guy.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would just, I mean, it reminds me of the time I was at AFK, and it's the old weekly in Rotterdam, and I played doubles, and there was no one left to team with, so I was like, oh, I guess I'm not participating in doubles. And then Jimmy went, hey, you want to team with this new guy? He
Was it
just
Bowman?
No, it was not Bone.
Oh,
it was just some guy's friend, and he'd never touched Melee in his life. And this guy was so good at killing himself and also killing me. Like I've never had a double experience that bad.
So you'd rather just play with a level 9 Luigi?
Yeah. At one point, I just said, "Fuck off." I said, "Just bleed, please."
In the middle of the set, like the other team is talking about strats, and you're like,
I was
"Fuck
actually
off."
getting really
he
upset.
never came back to Melee again.
Thank God.
Yeah, he wrote a
Thank you
tweet
very
longer.
much.
Nothing of value was lost. It was. I was getting destroyed. Like I was playing against. I think I was playing against. Like 2 new players. I think I was playing against Verrier and what was it? Epic? Yeah, I was playing against them, and we were just getting demolished.
You were losing to Very Air and Epic.
Yeah,
Okay,
they were
bad.
demolishing us. Like
That's
we were,
really bad.
but he would kill himself like 2 or 3 times every game, and then he would just start
Get
mauling
demolished,
on me.
bro.
He would just start rocking my balls off. I was thinking like, how the fuck are you this good? Like this good at killing me?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And
He
then,
really doesn't like Yoshi. He hates Yoshi.
But I told him
Get out of my
I
game.
told him you know you're just hitting me every single time. He said, yeah, I don't play. I mainly play Tekken, dude. And I was like,
Oh, it's that guy. I think I know that guy.
it's like
He's been at a lot of those weeklies. Like
I don't want to name no names. I just want to say nebbii pearled out of the deal.
He wrote a tweet longer later about like, wow, I met nebbii today. He was such an
He's
asshole.
a fucking jackass.
He totally fucked me, dude. What the hell?
I fucking hated that guy. I hope he never comes to AFK again, or I'm never going to Melee again. He never showed up.
That's too bad. And you stayed.
Oh yeah,
You're the problem.
Oh yeah, I'm part of the problem.
Yeah.
But
No,
after
you
that,
are the problem.
After that,
Time
I
to
never
get cancelled. Get on it, boys.
Write the twit.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a tweet.
One
longer after
tweet
this
later.
episode.
One twit later.
What are you gonna say in the tweet? What is the content?
regarding nebbii.
Okay.
Double dot and then the link. That's it.
Oh, and
That's
then the
all we
link
need.
is
And
like,
then
doesn't
it
work.
still
The link
works.
just doesn't work.
The content doesn't matter. It just people
don't
just
need
need
to
to
read
know
it.
like
People don't
okay
need to read
we gotta cancel nebbii right now.
It just links to the Genius page for Ocean Ocean.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you can probably copy paste some other
have
twit
to deal
longer.
with it.
If you just copy paste another twit longer and just swap out names, I'm pretty sure most people will still believe it.
Yeah, that's true.
But after that, I actually kind of made a statement for myself. I was like, I need to like, it's kind of like unionizing, but then only with yourself. I need to like draw a line in the sand and never team with people that I really don't want to team with again.
Yeah.
And I made a rule where I only team with people who can take a game off of me in a tournament set. And I think that's a pretty good thumb rule to go by.
Hey, that's pretty good because I teamed with you. So
Yeah, I mean, you can probably. I'm
I
sure
took a game in the money match.
Yeah, you took a game off of me.
I took a game in the money match.
I won a set,
you
but that
almost-
was when you started playing on the box.
Really?
Yeah,
Was that in
at
a-
SAS.
on that play?
Delft.
Dude, we had that super sick money match.
Yeah. I thought you meant that, but I
yeah.
do remember not losing.
In
Yeah,
Delft.
that's what one you won. You also, I won a set against you at a Delft weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You made it to winners
I
finals.
remember
and then-
that. Yeah.
yeah, but that was only because you just started on your box.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
then the set we played at Mauro's house. It was like I won the first 2 games by clutching him out, and then you
Yeah.
had a reverse 3-0, and it was the sickest set. Like
It was-
one of
Yeah,
the
you
sickest
popped
sets
off,
I've
you
ever
popped
played.
Yeah, but it was actually nuts. It was.
Yeah,
it was
that
awesome.
was really cool.
I
No, that was
playing
good to
on
watch.
box?
I
That was
really
on
like
box.
watching.
I was
it.
playing on box.
But we money matched at Fete. We money matched.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I took 1 game.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
Hell
we
yeah,
can team.
But
is
you
it-
did team.
Yeah, but I mean, it does make a big difference. Like, there's a
Yeah.
big difference between people who can take a game and who can't. And then there's like I feel like the wall from taking a game and not taking a game is a much bigger wall than just taking another game.
Yeah.
after that. So it's fine. Like if you can take 1 game, you're free game.
Hell yeah.
Doubles.
Sorry, I got my doubles partner right here.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
you still
buddy.
teamed with me.
Hell
you
yeah.
you hoe.
Oh, but you gotta know, if Lars ever comes to a tournament,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanna one time, at least once, if he ever comes back, because he said like after the Arcadian, he came up to me, he said, I want to go to a tournament again, and I want to team with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell yeah, and he's like, and I'm gonna play Jigglypuff.
Ooh.
Like, ooh,
I've actually
that's
been playing.
dirty.
I've
That is
actually been
dirty.
playing Melee with Lars recently.
Yeah.
His Jigglypuff is still. I mean, if you're decent at neutral, especially if you played Ultimate for a bit, and he's been playing Ultimate for a little bit, your neutral will still be fine. And
Yeah,
his
he's
stuff is
still
still pretty
good.
alright.
I mean, honestly, it kind of annoys me that he doesn't play Melee. Then he picks it
Still
up again
buffs
and
you.
beats me.
Yeah.
I have this huge mental block against him. I don't know what it is.
It's just, yeah, it's probably like a personal thing. He probably
That's
just,
fine, though.
He knows you too well.
Yeah.
He knows all your tricks.
Yeah,
And then every time he beats me, he's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just."
I had
I'm
my
sorry you're so
blindfold
passionate
on.
about this and still.
I mean, I'm not that passionate anymore. I mean, I really love Melee, but I'm not like competing at. I'm not like still grinding and like, oh man, there's a new. I mean, the Arcadian was last week. I went there with, maybe I win. I got 3rd seed, which is pretty high, and I was like, oh well, maybe I'll bust her out in pools. It didn't happen, but I was like super.
Yeah, that was me. I busted out in pools.
Yeah.
Do you guys usually have a certain, like a certain expectation when you go into tournaments like that, and it will. The expectation will kind of decide what kind of result you get, because
I think so.
Yeah, very often when I go into a tournament and I fully expect to just eat shit and die in in pools or bust her out in the top 32, I'll usually do very well, and then vice
but
versa.
for
as
me
well.
that works really well, because if I don't put pressure on myself, I just perform way more relaxed, and I treat my sets way more like friendlies, and it doesn't really matter that much. And even when I lost in the Arcadian, I got 5th in the end, lost to Earl. That set was amazing. I was like, damn, I'm glad I played against Earl. I don't give a fuck about winning at that point.
It's hard to really pinpoint which factors make a huge difference for your tournament's results or whatever. But I do feel like having that sort of expectation with the tournament, it can make a huge
Because there's for the Arcadian in specific, there was a lot of people who were like, okay, this is my chance to win something. And I had that at the last Arcadian 2 years ago. I was like, oh, me and Lars can win doubles. We really went for it, but because we had that mindset, it kind of came to us like
you crumble under the pressure.
Yeah.
It's kind of like doing a you just start to perform very, very
maybe do a little fart.
Maybe a little fart.
For me, my mindset during the Arcadian was fucked, because like
yeah.
pools I was fine. Pools I was like, I can do this, everything's okay. And then lost to PT, and I was like, that fucking sucks. But at least I'm not like 3rd seed in my pool, so I still get to play somebody who's like okay, you know, like I'm gonna play like 2nd seed of another pool while the 1st seed will play 3rd seed of someone, whatever, right? So I was happy. But then Tommy N also got upset in pools. So my round 1 was Tommy N. 2nd seed versus 7th seed.
But you were,
and I was like, what the fuck? I 2-0'd him.
Yeah, I do remember you saying stuff about being good against Puff.
Yeah, I'm pretty
you had
decent
my
at-
bracket, because my projected bracket, which doesn't really matter at all at an Arcadian, because you know everybody's getting upset.
Still a match.
But my projected bracket was like Han Dopamine, Sercat, and then Tommy N, which is all 3 floaties.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, it's hard. It's like Puff, Luigi, Puff. And I've never played against Tommy N, so I was like, damn, this bracket sucks. But then you had to play them.
And then I had to play Dopamine as well later in losers.
Oh, fuck.
I had to play.
You were the Puff Slayer.
I had to go to Earl in winners, take it to last hit, went into losers, and then I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, just throw all the bullshit out of my head. Just like play as the best that I can each set. Take it one set at a time.
That's good.
Just like everybody I played, I didn't. As I was saying, I took it one set at a time. You know, like just compartmentalize everything. Give respect to every player that I'm playing against, like make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. And then at the end of a long ass losers run, to get into top 8, I have to play Dopamine after having to play Tommy in round 1 of winners. So I'm like, fuck this.
Did he camp you out at all?
Tommy N circle camped me at the start of game 2.
Oh, what?
But
Does
afterwards,
that work? Circle camping a Falco?
no, not really.
No, because Falcon can
Because I can
super
chase.
high.
Yeah, I can
yeah.
chase. So like,
Lasers.
also, I mean, I didn't chase for a long time because I was like, I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid. I don't want to throw this set doing some stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
But then after
Agree.
a while, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go because like fuck this.
Yeah.
But then Dopamine plays a lot more like aggressive, which I enjoy. But like I completely biffed the first game. I just side beat off stage at like 0 after I comboed him to like 90 first stock, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna lose this game. Still brought it to last stock. Still lost the first game. I was like, this fucking sucks. And then I won it with a shield poke F smash at like high percent
deserved
last
it.
stock. I was like, what the fuck? Like I literally saw death like in front of me.
No, you're just booling, dude.
Yeah, now I'm booling. Got that €6.
Oh,
yeah. I got
That still
like
weirds
12.
me out. It's like the very scrambled prize pot. Like
Yeah. It was
I
everything.
I guess it's good that the entirety of top 8 or top 16 gets paid out, but
just top
at
8. It
what
was
point-
1% for 7th and 2%
yeah,
for
but
5th.
at what point is it too spread out?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
for example, if there's a huge prize pot, even if there's not that many entrants, then sure, why not?
There
But
was the prize money was huge because I got 1% of that. That's 6. That means that there was €600 at least total across all of top 8.
Yeah.
So first place probably got like
first place was
$300.
300, yeah, something like that.
Like holy shit.
Shoutouts to Ladder coming up from all the way from Belgium, PR number 3.
I've never seen
Slapping
him in
our
real life
nuts.
before. I've seen him on
I've only
Netplay.
seen him. I've only seen him on Twitch. He's
I
always
played
in
him,
Twitch chat.
I played him at Sector Z once. He beat me.
I kind of witnessed the birth of the Belgian Smash scene because I went to the BXL tournaments. It was announced rather vaguely. They were saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna host a tournament. I didn't know how good it was gonna be, but I could pair it together. I could combine it with a trip to my friend in Belgium, so it was fine.
Yeah.
But there were a bunch of players there. Like we had a Groticon, which I think is the same guy who is now Razor Raymond. I'm pretty sure he swapped names very often. Now he's just Razor Raymond. Faradit was also there.
He's super good.
But the weird thing is, when I first met Faradit, I think that was his first tournament ever, or the first time he ever played the game, because he was not that great at the start. Like I've never. It was like I was playing against just some kid.
Like the one you were teaming with at AFK.
Well, he was great at beating me. But I was playing against Faradit. I was just he was kind of walking towards me. I was just kind of tech chasing him the whole time. I was force stalking him consistently. So I was like, well, good games. And I see him again like 2 years later, and he's kicking my ass. Like I meet him while I'm playing Yoshi, and he was like, I told him, aren't you the guy that I played at the first Belgian tournament? And he was like, oh yeah. I'm glad you remember me. And I was like, yeah, I remember you.
Remember me?
And then he just goes in. Like I think we started game 1 on Yoshi's, and he just runs at me, like instantly shine spikes me, edge hogs me. I was like, oh my god, this guy has been playing netplay. Like I know this guy's been grinding, like especially if you're from Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium is not a very strong region.
Yeah, there's most of the good players that usually come from other regions. When I was at BXL, Maye was there.
You're right.
Simplay was there. I'm pretty sure grand finals. I think top 8 was just me, Maye, and Simplay.
Nebbii was there.
Nebbii was there.
Yeah, I was playing Sheik back then, and
Avalancer was there.
yeah, that wasn't me. And Maye was doing pretty well, and I think one of the vague memories I have of the tournament is that we had Frozen Stadium as an option.
This was gentleman stuff, or
Oh wow.
Yeah, we could gentleman to it, and Maye would do it every single time. Like every chance we got, we would play on Frozen stages.
That was really
I would love that option. Honestly.
Yeah, but this was back in like 2014.
Oh shit.
It's so strange. I think it was on some 20XX TE likes setup. It wasn't that, but they had a lot of codes that 20XX TE had.
Yeah.
But was it? I don't think 20XTE was out in 2014. It must have just been like 20XX running on a Wii. No?
Yeah, and then TE wasn't out yet. I
No,
think.
it was just regular 20XX. And
Yeah,
like even
maybe-
then, it wasn't that advanced.
Maybe it was in 2014 because I do remember TE at least being announced or in beta or something.
Oh, okay.
Like I remember it being. There used to be a big hype for it. I mean, it's been a bunch of years.
Yeah, but like it kind of died down because you had to get like the
Yeah.
memory card, you had to like special order it, and then or you could copy it from somebody else's memory card.
Yeah.
But like I never saw it popping up.
That's
that
partially
often.
because we're in Europe.
That makes sense.
I went to America. The first thing I played on was a 20XX still.
Oh, really?
And it was great. You could plug in your own memory card, get replays from your matches.
Oh, yeah, I
you
remember
could
this.
take it back home and just watch it at home. It's like, but nowadays stuff like Slippy and other things like UCF and instant skip result screens and stuff like that. That's all there. I mean, we already have that, but some features from TE never really showed up in other things. Like for example, frozen stages. That's one thing, very big, very major thing. The replays that you can just keep with you.
I don't really know where it all went because I remember when 20XXTE like got off the ground, like it was being used a lot, but there was a lot of issues with it too. Like
Oh yeah, there were huge.
Yeah,
American
the like clip of the I think it's like Dreamland. It's like a fox versus a sheik or something, and just some like weird shit happens, and everybody's
Yeah.
like, what
Oh
the
yeah,
fuck?
I think
Like,
I think
what?
someone got forward smashed and then he instantly died.
Oh, yeah.
But the main problem with TE is that it had memory leaks where
Right.
the replays were not efficient enough. So eventually, if the match went on for too long or there was too much data to save, especially in doubles, this was a huge issue.
Oh right.
The game would just freeze. And freezing in Melee is like one of the, especially back then when mods were very scarce. Like everyone was very like, we got to keep Melee how it is now. It's perfect. It never crashes. It just works. And when mods started to crash again, they were like, fuck it, we're out.
Reverse.
Like,
It's
not worth
we're never
it.
using this ever again. And then
360 moonwalk away.
yeah, and then Dan Salvato, you have to go through hell and back because already selling a memory card mod is already like a huge hassle. There wasn't really a sophisticated way to do it. He had to save it, he had to copy it manually on GameCubes the whole day.
Yeah.
And it was huge. They had to put stickers on the memory card, and then eventually they had to send it all back, do it again for the new mods, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I think after that he just burned out from the project entirely. He was like, I think after that he made a post like, I'm done with Melee.
I mean, and no, I mean, I think he did work with Nuckels for our European UCF.
He did. Like he came back later for UCF because UCF is the thing that people were more interested in than TE.
Yeah, because it was way simpler. It's like it's only changes this and this, so it's more like way more clear.
Remember the hacks mod? I remember at some point.
Oh, when he was like,
that was before UCF.
with the Arduinos, you mean?
That too.
But he asked like everyone like, oh yeah. I know the box is very good right now. So why don't you just upgrade your controller with an Arduino?
Yeah, but that was before UCF. He was making those Arduinos, and he was saying like, "Yo, so we don't even need Arduinos." Everyone was like, "What do you mean?" And then he said, "You can put it on a memory card, and you can just fix your game." And while we're at it, let's make it so that everyone gets perfect Cardano angles and perfect this angles, perfect wave dash angles when you're holding the button. And then everyone was like, "Well, this is a great idea." And then everyone started using it, and we were like, "Okay, this is really different. It kind of fucks with your input." Yeah. And then Hack said, "Okay, so what if we just do shield dropping?" Everyone applauded.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
People standing, everybody clapped. Everybody clapped.
Shield dropping.
Okay. Yes, please.
Maybe a little dashback.
Actually,
Just sneak in something stupid.
Hex made a huge impact on the community, like with UCF, and now also the rise of boxes is also kind of nuts. Especially, I didn't expect it to catch on this hard because Smash boxes didn't really catch on, but I guess most people were just waiting for the box to come out.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a advertising man, but people have been doing work on boxes. Kinzo and Hax has also been going to tournaments, and
he's performing really well.
Yeah, Hax is doing pretty
I
well.
wonder how you match up with him now, because the last time you've played at I think it was Dome Park in the Grass. You played him.
The parking lot, the tournaments before it.
Right. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And you won, I think.
Yep.
But you were playing on controller back then.
Yeah.
I really want to know how you would match up to him
I'm
right
very
now.
curious. I remember telling Hax because I was already very interested in the box because it just seemed like such a nice controller because I just like arcade controllers. And he was like also talking about just talking to Hax as well. It's just he knows so much about Melee. It feels like whenever I talk about Hax, I really need to watch out with this random stuff or I say about Melee because I might be wrong. It feels like I need to fact check everything I say.
Yeah.
And at one point I think I told him, "Hey Hax, we got to play in tournament, but if I lose, I'll buy a box." Because I knew I was gonna lose. I was like, "Oh, it'll be fine." And he was like, "Hey." I hope I didn't put him on. Like, I didn't put pressure on him because of that. Because
he's like sweating profusely.
I mean, it's definitely something that could stay in your head. I mean, if someone, it's something.
I don't think that would really bother him, honestly.
Knowing Hax, I mean, he didn't
I don't
mind
know
losing
too
it.
well.
I don't know, man. An endorsement from nebbii, like playing on box, like that's a big thing, you know. Like that's you get a lot of money, you know. You get a lot of money.
I think right after that, I just told him, "Yeah, I'll still buy a box. So don't worry."
Wow, you bought it out of pity? That's pretty fucked up.
I'm doing this.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
I'm doing this out of politeness.
I didn't mean to win.
This is just my apology, controller.
I'm sorry. Hack. All right. So we've been rambling for a long time, I think.
Yeah,
I think we've passed the 45-minute thresh-hold already.
That's fine. Should I click and see how long it's been?
I don't think we can.
We just stay on here.
No. It's more like it's different.
You can also check over there.
Oh yeah.
It's not 22. It is not
something else.
Maybe that's measures.
It's measures. Yeah.
Oh,
camera, but
we should get Lars to convert it over. He knows measures.
So I guess we should just wrap it up and play the little game at the end.
so yeah.
Or do we still talk about Knuckles' stupid guild?
That's up to you.
I mean, nah.
Well,
Knuckles already knows his guild is stupid.
Okay,
so it's fine.
you can summarize this guild in one sentence if you want.
Wait, why are you making the decisions here? This is not your podcast.
I'm taking over. This is a stick up.
Alliance sucks dick.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece.
That's it.
That's a masterpiece.
That's a masterpiece.
Now, the best thing about Knuckles' guild is like he invited a bunch of Dutch Melee players like into his guild. Like, oh, come play on this realm, play in our guild. We can help you out. And it was just me and Lars going horde on another server. And now slowly, all of the Dutch Melee players are slowly trickling to our server, playing horde, playing with us. It's fucking great.
Yes.
Everybody's leaving Knuckles.
Taking
Not to
over.
shame Knuckles, but he made some bad decisions with the realms.
Oh god.
Okay, so a good thing about Knuckles' guild is
Name a couple good things. You can't just roast him and just keep roasting him.
Okay, he's higher level than me.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well done.
What does his mount look like? Is it cooler than yours?
Of course not. He plays Alliance.
Does he have a horse?
I think he has a horse. I have a wolf.
Yeah. Okay. Nah.
Yeah.
Wolf is cooler.
Wolf would beat horse if it was. I mean, if you had a rock paper scissors game, but it was with horses and wolves, I don't think horse.
I
would
think
horse
horse
is like
would be
25th.
very, very low tier.
win. It would be
Horse is like
it would be
25th.
an RPS thing where two things beat one thing.
Yeah,
Horses gets beaten by everything. Never
Two
pick-
guys are going to beat you to death.
All right, so I guess that's it. Let's do a little game.
All right. So
So
we do
you
need
thought
some
of
time. We do
something.
need some time to set this up.
All right.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be doing like essentially the Newlywed game, where Ben will be asking us questions, and I
All
figure
right.
the best way to go about this is Ben will be asking us questions about each other. So I'll have for example, I will have the paper. He'll ask me a question about you. I write down the answer, and then you say what you think I wrote down.
Okay.
If you get it right,
Right.
you get a point, right?
Right.
First
Oh,
3
shit.
points, or after like a certain amount of questions, just
Yeah.
whoever. Like,
Oh, this
whoever
is
wins.
gonna be really hard.
It's gonna be fucked.
Okay.
All right, let's set it up.
All right.
Peace.
Oh no, I get a point. Yeah, the guy who writes gets.
Wait, is it harder for you?
no. That's a stupid. These are stupid rules.
Isn't it harder for you to guess what he's gonna say than vice versa?
Nice catch.
Very good at catching. Throw like a bowling ball at me, I'll die.
Give me.
I will
balls.
catch it, but I will die.
All right. Don't
Okay,
look.
so to clarify, we are also don't look. To clarify, we're also
Alright.
while Ben is writing down these questions, the rules are not as we elaborated. They're actually different. In this game, Casper and I will be competing as a team.
Yes,
We are a couple.
we're both gonna be losers.
Hold my hand.
No, you have sweaty hands.
I do have sweaty hands, but look, I'm wiping them. Hold my hand. See, your hand is sweatier than mine, dude. Let go.
What do you mean, bro?
Gross.
What do you?
Gross. Disgusting.
My hand is not sweatier than yours.
Yes, it is. My hand's dry, dude. See, look.
All right. Okay, let's stop
Okay,
talking about our
but-
wet hands.
Moist hands, actually.
Wait, does it have to
Moist.
be? Does it have to be vaguely wedding related?
No.
Okay.
It can be about
I
anything.
mean, it's called the Newlyweds.
Hey, put it on.
Yo, he doesn't have his headphones on.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't
I'm
want to.
sorry. I put the M&Ms here. Right?
Product placement.
This is all just an elaborate product placement scheme.
okay,
Hey, can you pass me the M&Ms? I love M&Ms.
Wait, I think I need a.
we're
I
gonna
need a
be.
sec.
Ben
How
is gonna be asking us 6 questions. Each of us get 3 turns to do this. One of us will be writing down the answer of what they think the other person will say in response to the question. The other person then says what they would say. If it matches up, that's a point. If we get at least 2 points, we win. If we don't, Ben wins. But like, it doesn't really mean much. Just means that next time, both of us will do a punishment, including I will have to do 2 because we didn't do one this
Yeah,
episode.
because we're
So,
stupid.
we're
and
stacking
I
them.
always forget the punishment.
Everybody always
see.
forgets to punish me.
This might take me a moment.
Yeah, every time you do like a forward smash on shield.
Yeah, I just get
Yeah.
punished, rested.
No,
out of
you
the shield.
don't.
Like, don't get punished?
No, you win the set.
Oh, yeah, of course, because I
Yeah.
shield poke.
Yeah.
No, it's funny that happened to me against Dopamine, because last time I played him, I actually, I would like forward smash his shield, and he would just rest me out of shield.
Every time?
Like, every time I would do it at the space that I did the one at the end, you know, like when you're really in
Yeah.
Jigglypuff's, like, hitbox. Also, you were concerned about us reading these questions. I cannot read what that says.
Yeah, my handwriting is something. I mean, for me, I think it looks great.
I think
But
it looks great.
I am highly biased.
No, it looks nice, but it's in, like, cursive.
Maybe,
I can't
maybe
read
you need
cursive
something
upside
else.
down.
Maybe you just need to do it with the keyboard next time.
Yeah, just type it on the paper.
the box
Where did my box go? Oh, it turned into a bag of M&Ms.
You know.
It happens.
You win some, you lose some.
I hit the mic 5 times doing that.
That's fine.
So I write it down here, and then I copy it over on another paper.
No, you just keep that paper. Why would you?
You just ask the question.
Oh, but how? Wait, you just say it at the same time?
No, I write
he
it
writes
down on
it
this
down,
piece of
and then
paper.
I say what.
Oh,
I have
see.
my own paper.
Okay, then I don't need to make them too like explanatory. I can just explain it to you guys if you have questions.
Yes. Wait, you're gonna slip us this
I'll,
paper and we're
ask
just like
an-
reading?
I'll ask an M&M.
Complete silence.
I'll-
Just like
I'll ask a very cryptic question. You guys both don't know what I mean, and then you'll be like, the
So-
green M&M.
so. Where is it?
The green M&M is so hot.
Yo, I pressed the button.
Don't get
dude, I
me
can't-
started on the yellow one.
There was like this one post. I think my friend. I asked him something that I found on a post. It's definitely not something I came up with myself. Where I asked him, okay, you can live in this giant $100,000
Oh, yeah.
mansion, but you can never fuck the green M&M. Would you do it? It was like, how much time do I have? Let me think.
I mean, the yellow is also.
He's thick.
He's pretty hot.
He's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
He looks like this.
I'm trying to make melee related questions, but I try not to make them too like cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
You get a point. You get a point.
I get a point. I win, bitch.
That was
I win by
fine,
default.
Sure, you can win.
Thank you. Once. Just once. This one time.
Just this one time.
In
Okay.
front of my idol, please.
I
Let me
got
win.
5 of them now.
One more. You got it.
You got it. Which one of your wife's friends looks best in a bikini? If you got to the first letter,
how would your wife's boyfriend react?
would your wife live in this mansion if she was not allowed to fuck the green M&M anymore? Yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather live in a salami bed? For the okay. Let's elaborate on the salami bed some other time.
That's not on airplane mode.
Oh yeah, put it on airplane mode.
Is that the reason why?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I
But
asked
also
if
because
everybody.
no, this was the whole time. I turned it off to get the questions because I had to look it up.
Oh.
Are you done? Write down your question. Come on.
Okay. Fuck. Oh yeah.
Where is he?
Favorite-
Wait, did you already did 6? What are you doing?
No. Did I?
yeah,
1,
sex.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh.
Six.
Why did you make 7?
I was thinking 8.
Sauce.
8?
But I'll just pick them at random.
Okay.
Sauce.
All right.
Sauce.
We're ready to start.
Okay, you write down first. Yeah.
Okay,
Turn
this is
myself
going to be a very, very controversial question.
Okay.
Which player do you hate the most?
A Dutch melee player? Or?
Any melee player.
Any melee player.
Yeah.
And this is Casper.
This is.
This is your opinion.
Okay,
and
I,
have
was,
to
I was talking about this
Jesus
with Lars
Christ.
yesterday, and I think like some of the Goon Boys they
Yeah.
really hate certain players, like just personality wise, and some of them just love them. So I was
This
very
is a really
intrigued.
loaded question.
I think I know the answer though. I think I know the answer. Like I'm pretty sure you're gonna come to the same conclusion. I'm actually gonna grab a.
Wait,
marker.
do you? How does it work? So Casper just says it, and then you just.
Whenever
Show
He wrote it down, and then I say it, and then you show if you guessed it right.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, so that's the first one.
Okay, no, but that's we have to do that. We have to wait for him to
Oh, we
answer.
have to
don't-
wait for all the
Some
questions.
of-
No, we have to wait for all the questions.
some
I'm
of
waiting for
these-
you to answer now so I can show you
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
wrote.
Some of these might be a bit tricky because of how many possibilities there are, but
Yeah. Okay, but
That's
I
fine.
still wait. Jesus Christ, this is really hard. I don't need. Oh, fuck.
all right.
Okay, yeah, I
It's
know.
your.
Okay.
It's okay. Imagine this.
Yeah.
No,
You guys are-
count down 3, 2, 1
Oh,
for this answer.
oh, why?
Yeah.
Because we got to do them
Yeah, we
as
gotta
we
do it
go.
now.
We got to do it as we go.
Oh, wait.
It's not all at once.
Oh.
You know
So this one question now.
Oh, okay.
You go
yeah.
3, 2, 1,
I
and he
see.
says it.
All right.
Okay. So, which player do you hate the most?
Esam.
Fuck! I wrote Ginger.
Oh.
I thought it was Ginger, dude.
It was close though.
Cause like
Oh my god.
Esam, I hope you're watching this.
Ginger.
Poor,
I blocked you on
You're watching
Twitter.
poor bald guy and not very bald guy.
Okay,
Um,
that was a good guess.
Right? I thought I had it. I thought I had it.
damn, dude. Ginger's gonna cancel your ass next.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you
Hope
can't do
you're
the
ready.
Ginger Nair anymore. It's not allowed.
Oh right, yeah, both Falcon players. All right. Oh, you're okay.
Next question.
Imagine this. You guys are finally getting married.
Yes,
Finally.
Which
of course.
wedding gift would you want the most?
Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to get this?
Come on.
Can we narrow it down to one type of object? Like, so like,
This is impossible.
Okay. Which kind of candy would you want the most for your fucking wedding?
for my wedding.
Happy wedding.
Shit. I don't think I've ever made my candy opinions like very clear to
I
you.
don't think
Casper,
I've ever
so
been married.
I'm gonna. I think for the sentimental value, it makes a lot of sense to say what I'm gonna say.
Talbot.
All right, I wrote it down.
Okay, I'm ready. So,
All right.
what candy would I have for my
Etienne?
wedding?
Which wedding gift would you want the most?
What candy? You mean?
Yeah, which wedding candy would you
the
want?
gummy
the
bears from my
Yeah.
hometown.
Oh,
there it is!
We got him. We got him, boys. Hell yeah.
All right.
I knew it.
All right,
I
that
mean,
was-
I think
that was good.
I think you just thought of that because that's the only
No,
thing
I
know
said
about-
because it's a sentimental thing. Because
Yeah.
it's like, you know, it makes sense if we were on a journey together and
Yo,
we had to
show-
spend the rest of our
show 'em-
lives.
Show them the gummy bears. They're there.
I got gummy bears somewhere.
There it is.
There it is.
They are.
There it
So
is.
there is context to this.
Like, it just makes sense sentimentally. The
because-
fact that I have given this as a gift to Casper twice makes a lot of sense that if we were to bond ourselves eternally, that we would just
Which
be
will
humans.
happen.
I think you guys
Eventually.
are most comparable to like two gummy bears that are melted together.
Yeah, like when you take a lighter and like,
Siamese
burn the
twins.
back. Dude, stop moving so much. Fuck.
Speaking of Siamese twins, my
Yes.
favorite Smashing Pumpkins album, who is your wait, Casper?
Yeah.
No, wait, you're writing it down.
But yeah,
so it's
Oh,
my
okay,
opinion.
okay. So, who is your favorite music artist of of all time?
I hope you know.
I don't even know this actually. I
I don't know
think
if this
know.
counts, but I don't know if this counts.
Paul Leo.
I wish.
I hope I'm thinking of the right thing as well.
Not even sure if he makes music.
He does.
He does?
Oh, no, wait. No, wait.
Oh,
no,
fuck.
wait.
Cross it out.
Now I want to know what you wrote down
Second
first.
try.
Okay. Are you ready?
Second
Yeah, I'm
try.
ready.
Okay.
All right. Who is your favorite music artist?
Scatman.
Wait, who did you say? Who did you say?
Kanye West.
Oh,
I love life.
for real?
Life.
No,
Yeah.
okay, I thought because
Shit.
these are Snow Halation guys, right? These are
Yeah.
the Snow Halation
Todo
girls.
que te.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought like maybe you know. It's just like-
No,
I'm
fuck.
not gonna meme
They're not.
answer.
They're not like.
It's not a meme answer, dude. You talking shit about Snow Halation?
serious.
What the fuck?
It's clipping so hard. Everything is
Oh, yeah,
clipping.
don't, stop.
Nobody
swearing,
comes to
guys.
the end unless they're ready for screen.
But did you actually? You didn't watch the Kanye Runaway thing?
Not
right?
yet. No, I am gonna watch that.
I loved it. It's not that long. It actually.
It's only half an hour
It's
or
pretty
something.
damn digestible. It's just like half an hour of just Kanye.
Being Kanye.
Checking it.
Kanye it up, Westing
right.
it up.
Okay.
Next.
So next one. Well, which Eminem character is your favorite? What? Of all of them.
Every single one.
Don't think of this one.
What? Okay, so
It
it's not,
hurts. It fucking hurts.
it's not that one, I think.
I mean, those are very
Jesus
hard.
Christ.
No!
Why would you do this?
This is already the most depressed Eminem of them all. How can you?
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get. Okay. Why would you do this?
You're destroying my house.
And Chen,
You're never getting enough.
but why? Oh, did you get it? Oh my god.
Nice.
Kobe.
All right, so I got my answer.
All right.
Oh, got my answer too.
Okay.
3, 2,
Which
1.
Eminem
Yellow.
Red.
Why are you writing?
character?
I can't write. I was making fun of his handwriting, while mine is the shittest.
Wait, were you?
What?
Damn. All right.
These are good.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Not when you
These are bad.
Maybe
When
we
you
should,
pay me. When you get like 20 of them,
we
it's
should
not
actually
as nice.
we should actually not chew in the microphones because that shit is like
I'm
50%.
trying to keep it conditional.
All right,
but
so
really-
this one's for Lars. He loves ASMR with food.
Oh,
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna
pickle
do it.
video. All right. Next question.
Okay.
What is the most satisfying move to hit as Fox? I know which one I find the most satisfying to be hit by.
I think that's
Oh, the shit is gonna stick my teeth forever.
yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
It must just be one move, or is it like a string?
I would say one move.
Only one move.
Only
Like,
one
not
move?
a string. Just one move. I wanted to narrow it down. I was thinking combo as well.
Okay,
I'm ready.
up
All
air.
right.
Sorry?
Up air.
Yeah, up there.
Yeah.
Hey, we won.
We
We
win.
still gotta do one more.
We win.
I think.
One more. We gotta see how good we do with
I
six.
think up smash is like so.
Up
Up
smash
air
is
'cause it
really
goes,
satisfying, but I like the sound of the first hit of up air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The like the slap, you know. Go.
Hitting
Yeah.
both of the hits is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Imagine you're
No.
at your first big major. This is your first major breakthrough at a major. You're on stage.
At a major? Am I at a major?
You upset. This is major. Okay.
No.
Do not forget this moment.
This information is important.
You make your first upset at a big American tournament. You're on stage. It's top 8. You win your top 8 match and you make it to top 6. You get up. You do your pop up, even if you don't normally pop up. You pop up because it's just such a great win to finally get.
Sucks. Yes.
Yeah.
And you turn around. You expect your friends running at you, but you see Hungrybox running at you. He just goes like, yeah! What do you?
Why is it always Hungrybox?
What do
Better
you?
luck next time.
Okay, so
what do you do?
So Hungrybox runs at you. What do you do? Is this starting to turn into like a Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah, like
campaign?
choose your
Fuck.
adventure.
You guys didn't see shit.
If you would do this, what I just wrote down, I would be very proud of you.
Really? Okay, I need a second to think because you wrote quite a bit, so I'm thinking it has to be more elaborate than just like.
I guess
what I was
if you
thinking.
roughly get it, it'll be fine too.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna show you.
All right. Yeah, I know what I. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Run away and scream as loud as I can.
It was a firm handshake.
The moment he's charging at me, I would just like scream and like sprint, like leave my controller.
So turn around.
Honestly, what is worse, getting hit by a crab or Hungrybox approaching you like this?
I would go, remember me, and I would run
Same
away.
caliber trauma. All right.
Okay, so
I know
we
I
got
was
to-
supposed to make 6, but I made one more.
Okay.
Okay, let's do one
This
more.
one is a tricky one, and a potentially controversial one.
Another one.
Who's your favorite president?
This one's easy.
This is for our American viewers,
This one's easy.
because
I
Americans
think I know the
love
answer to this
presidents.
It's Sechi.
That's just Obama. What do you-
Sechi is Obama.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Who is your favorite U.S. president?
Casper's favorite U.S. president.
Why are you laughing?
Sechi.
Oh, that's the Sechi. I can't wait to see with Sechi.
Bill Murray. Oh, it's got to be Eddie
Okay.
Murphy.
I would not be surprised if Bill Murray.
gotta be Eddie
I
Murphy.
would not be surprised if Eddie Murphy or Bill Murray.
No, it's
they were
Bill
being-
Murphy.
Bill Murphy. They got married, dude.
Yes, finally.
If they became president, I would not be surprised.
Together. We are running for president
Oh,
together.
that would be adorable.
We made it.
They hold hands as they get the countdown for. And the winner is Bill Murphy. Yes. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Bill Clinton.
Who did you say? Kennedy?
I was thinking Kennedy. I was thinking Kennedy, to be fair.
Well,
I have no reason for my opinion. I just like his name.
wow.
Yeah, no reason
You know
besides
nothing
that.
about
Nothing.
Americans.
And
Presidents
JFK. It's almost KFC, right?
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
close.
only
They
one
both
letter
they both
away.
get shot. They both
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Well,
They're both chickens.
I wanted to say Hillary fucking Clinton. But
Oh,
that
yeah.
didn't happen.
All right, so that was that.
We win.
You win.
No punishment.
Oh,
The game is canceled.
the game.
No.
I just lost the game.
Are you gonna tear the entire notebook in half?
No, I'm gonna tear the relevant sheets.
All right, boys. Time to close. You're making a mess.
Ah! Watch out!
I bet you can't even rip a phone book.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
yeah?
That should be the challenge. Rip
I can still hear, dude.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. No, it's
I
fine.
will not stop. I will never give up.
All right.
Right, so
Thanks for coming, Ben.
Shoutouts to all the
You're
melee
welcome.
players who play World of Warcraft. Pew pew.
Shout out to Ben for ruining my house.
no problem. There's a hidden M&M here.
There's a hidden M&M.
Hidden
There's a hidden
M&Ms.
M&M.
All right.
So how do we want to leave it? What do we want to say is the final
I want to
quote?
leave.